Sam, we're winning Pony Pride here with offensive tackle Bryan Collins. And Bryan, one game down. How do you think the offensive line did as a group?
I think as a group we did pretty good. I mean, we had a few mental errors, but overall we kind of shut up some of our critics. No sacks with the help of Gigi getting the ball out quick and just being able to mentally practice and having Coach Jones run a lot of scout things with us during the week beforehand. I think we did pretty good as a whole.
You said you shut up your critics. I mean, do you feel like you had something to prove out there?
I definitely personally did. I mean, it's every year that the O-line is really the people that people worry about is our O-line, and especially this year with 5 seniors leaving the year before, a lot of talks were they were worried about our O-line, and we definitely played pretty hard.
Well, as a team in that game, it's a tough loss to Baylor. I mean, just where do you go from here, and how do you move on from that?
All the way up, all the way but up. I mean, you lose, you get beat down, but we still kept fighting. I mean, even towards the end, we were still fighting. I mean, the game was lost, but we still were playing with like a lot of heart, trying to score and trying to bounce back, and it's just a stepping stone.
In that game, Ben Gottschalk goes down at left tackle, and so Ashton Dewey gets in, a couple other guys. How do you think those replacements did?
I think they did really well. I mean, they stepped up to the front. I mean, that's never a good thing. I've never actually seen it on the opening day where somebody, minus last year, but I've never seen so many people get thrown in. They probably weren't expecting, especially Ashton Dewey. I mean, he hadn't played left tackle. I mean, we had toyed around with it like in the spring, but he had never actually played left tackle. But he did a really fanatic job, and so did Chris Weeks.
Well, looking ahead to UNF Austin this weekend, what's going to be different about them between Baylor?
Defensively, they run the same scheme, but their ends are very athletic, very quick, very shifty, and they're going to be something that we're practicing really hard for, and we're game planning, to make sure we play them at the best, be prepared mentally and physically.
Well, you personally, I mean, how's the strategy changed between, the Baylors and then a really fast defensive end?
The scheme doesn't really change. I play my own game, and I let them play against me. I don't play against them.
I mean, are they a team that's going to be blitzing a lot that you've seen on film? Or are they?
They're not really a big blitzing team, but they do like to do a lot of line stunts.
As a whole, the offense. Well, I mean, what did you think about the production that y'all were able to do?
I mean, we lost, but I mean, you put up 500 yards of offense, and you still have a score. Like Coach Jones yesterday said, he's never been on a team that lost and still put up 500 yards of offense. I mean, that still says we can move the ball and put a lot of yards on the field. So it's great.
So I mean, is it safe to say that this team still has their confidence?
Hey, we definitely still have our confidence. I mean, if anything, you get hit in the mouth, but I mean, it was a great wake-up call, and it showed what we need to work on. And we're preparing today, and preparing tomorrow for the rest of the week.